Good afternoon, friends. I hope you are all doing good. Just thought I will make a quick video, and if you remember, we had mentioned Bank Nifty is taking a good trend line support here. We are just hoping this continues, and we also mentioned that if this breaks out, we will see a big rally. Uh, So Bank Nifty basically first pulled out on Thursday. Subsequently, Nifty had to pull up as well because Nifty was still not so strong. Even in fact now it is still holding. However, as per our view, Monday is definitely going to be a very volatile day. We see a big possibility that Nifty may retest possibly once 16257, and then it may subsequently pull up. So be ready for a big volatile Monday. You may suddenly see a big dip coming. Maybe it could be just a pullback and then a big move up. Many have already started speculating that Nifty is going to test 17,000 in a week's time. This is what I think they are expecting. Well, yes, I am also definitely very bullish. I see 16,500 being tested shortly. So which are the sectors which are going to support is something which I think we should look at before we just conclude into the market is bullish, bearish, or flat. Market is definitely slightly moved from being flat to being slightly moving upwards. Let's look at the sectors. Market always does a sector rotation. There are various strategies, of course, to understand how the sector rotation happens. I'm just looking at IT. If IT is maybe going to pull upwards in terms of when you look at sector rotation. If you see Nifty IT took a support here at 27,487, which we were looking at. If you ask me, yes, Nifty IT may test now levels of this is how I am expecting the price to move. These are basis of certain chart patterns and fundamentals as well. So slight pullback can be expected maybe in Nifty IT, and then a move maybe the first target of 30,251. So which are the stocks which can be probably pulled? Well, we may expect I would definitely get into that. Meanwhile, we also see Nifty Media seems to be also slightly strong. So you may look at Nifty Media stocks as well for short term. And auto is definitely still bullish and going to perform stronger for some more time. FMCG took a slight backseat now. However, I'm not saying that it is bearish. Just taken a slight backseat because the maybe the funds need to rotate into the other sectors. However, it is definitely not going to fall down. It is going to slow down a bit. The next level of target may be around 338,800 if you look at Nifty IT. Meanwhile, I would request our viewers to ask questions if they have anything specific to any related stocks. I have one query. Let me just show you the query here. What about the Bank Nifty for Monday? He has 35,600, 640. Can I hold exit? He wants to know the approximate target. Okay. So as I was mentioning, I am expecting a slight pullback on Bank Nifty. 35,600 is the spot price. He has 35,600 at 640. Let's see. I personally do not keep any open positions. Normally I hedge whatsoever, and of course there are different ways to hedge if you are keeping positions overnight, which we would be training in our basic and advanced classes. The advanced classes, I think I was mentioning earlier also, is generally a 6 months mentorship, because I would be teaching a lot of things. I think Shiva currently this 35,600 is trading around 415 is what I am checking here. I would request you to personally probably come on maybe chat with me on sometime. I would guide you how to I'm just sharing my WhatsApp number. I'm sure you would have, however you can just ping me once. I will guide you what to do, because options trading is a slightly different ball game. It's not as easy as everybody thinks, and what you have taken seems to be a weekly premium, seems to have already started killing. Now it is possibly in the money. Meanwhile, a couple of stocks I think we can look at. Wipro, I had mentioned this earlier also, if they're looking into Nifty IT stocks. Wipro seems to be good. If it is able to sustain 460 above, we can easily look at buying this and holding for a target of around 520. Infosys also gave a slight pullback. I would still wait for Infosys. However, maybe we may see kind of a slow retest of 1420, 142530 levels, and then maybe we can expect 1733. Tata Steel, the steel sector, I would not suggest to enter now. There is slight pullbacks. These are all called as dead cat bounce. Just like a ping pong ball, and it falls from a great height. What does it happen? It falls and then bounces strongly. But does it sustain? No, it just falls down and settles down on the ground. So it's like a dead cat bounce, or you can call it as. But yes, on an intraday basis, you can look to buy. If it sustains this trend line, I see a kind of flattish move on Tata Steel. Maybe then it may break down as well. So you may have possibilities of looking to short below 1038 levels. So Tata Steel, one may look to short below 1038.35 for a target of 1000. On the upper side, if it moves above 1050, one can look at 1070. Reliance also needs to make a breakout, and then maybe look towards 2630 levels. So however, I can see that Reliance may test towards 2000, possibilities of 2520 being tested, and maybe a big pullback slightly later as per the price pattern which is formed. Took a good support at 2300 400 levels. So Tata Motors is another stock I want our friends to look into. I'm expecting a bounce in Tata Motors. I'm expecting a bounce in SBI. Couple of stocks maybe on Monday. It has attempted to break this trend line, Tata Motors. Failing to break this trend line, it may head towards 425 levels. So keep your stop loss 425 for a target of 460, 450 in Tata Motors. SBI, I'm expecting a big bull, but it's a very slow moving stock. Let's wait and watch. You may take few positions at these levels. Possible target of 495 coming in this sector, in this particular script. Ashok Leyland has done our targets so far. We can also look at ITC. ITC is holding good. ITC can be a good bet. It's made a nice pullback. Could be a good swing trade. One may look to buy this above 270, 272 levels for a target of 290, 320 coming in. Let's look at the Nifty 50 stocks. ICICI Bank, we had shared a buy